Hello guys, so in this video we are going to see this particular problem, cells in a range on an Excel sheet. So what this problem basically says is you are given a cell R comma C of an Excel sheet and is represented as a string of column and row. So this basically the first one will say what is the column, the second will say what is the row. So that is what it is said here, and the columns will be in the range from A, and the second will be like it will be alphabetical letters only, and it will start from A. Okay. A, then B, then C, like this. And rows will be numbers of the cell where R row represent the integer R. So basically you will be given column and rows. So column will be an alphabetical letter and then you will be given rows which will be an integer. So what it is saying is you are given a string in the format of column 1, row 1, column 2, row 2, which are separated by this colon, and where column 1 represent the column C1 and R1, row 1 represent the R1, column 2 similarly C2, and row 2 is equal to R2. So what it is saying, this constraint is there. Okay, you need to remember this, that is R1 less than equals to R2 and C1 less than equals to C2. Okay, what it is saying, you have to return a list of cells such that where this x will be greater than equals to R1 and less than equals to R2, and similarly y will be greater than equals to C1 and less than equals to C2. So what it basically is saying is, let me remove all those. Yeah. So what it basically saying is, if you see here, you are given C1 R1 and then colon C2 R2 you are given. So you will be given in the form of a grid, right? Where this will be like this, suppose. So you can, okay, you have to take from C1 and R1, that is from this particular cell, and you have to go up till suppose C2 and R2. So you have to give all the cells values, that is C1, R1, C2, R2, all of these. And while returning all of this, you have to just keep in mind that these values, for example, this one will be C1 and R1. The second one will be C1 plus 1 comma R1. So this will be a pair, this will be a pair. So like this, we'll have to return all the pairs. We just have to keep in mind that these lists or these values that we are returning should be in non-decreasing order. That is, it should be sorted in non-decreasing order. So what they mean by non-decreasing order is, first you have to sort it by columns. So basically, if there are two, suppose C1, R1, there is one pair this, another pair is C2, R2, and if you have to return these two, then this should be returned in such a way that C1 should be less than equals to C2, and sorry, C1 should be less than C2, and in case this C1 C2 are equal, then you have to sort it based on this R1. So in case both C1 and C2 are equal, then you will have to return the array in such a way that R1 should be less than equals to R2. So basically, this sorting thing you need not to take care of. You can simply start from this particular cell and you can travel like this, go here, then again travel like this, then again travel like this. So for this traveling thing, what we can do is, if you see the code, this is simply like easy problem, so we will not use much of our brain here. So what basically you have to do, you have to just get the row numbers and then column numbers. If you see in the diagram or in the constraint, I'll say in the constraint they are saying that the length is equals to 5, so there will be something like this, and this first one, that is the column one, will be from A to Z only. There won't be a two character column name. Okay, so this will be only one character, this will be only one digit, this is again one character, this is again one digit only. So that is why I have taken the characters here and the digits here. Now I'll simply do is I'll do a for loop from the start one to the end one. That is, if we are given a grid something like this, we'll start simply from this and then we'll iterate each row. So we'll go like this, then again we'll go for the next column, let's suppose here, and then we'll iterate again this, and for each of them we are going to add it to the list in the form of a string. Okay, so that way, and then we will return the simply the string. That's it, nothing else has to be done. So if you see this particular example, let me take this one, let me erase everything first. So if you see this one, we are starting with here. So we'll take the character from K and we'll go up to L. Okay, and for row we'll go from 1 to 2. So what we'll do, we'll come here first. So what is the column? K. What is the row? 1. So we'll add K plus 1. So we'll add K1. So that will be first on our in our list. Then we'll similarly add K2, then L1, then L2, and that will return. Okay. So this was just a problem, nothing else was much about it. So let me try to submit this and let's see. Yeah, so all the test cases passed, and we are good. Okay. So I hope you must be find it a bit easy and this explanation a bit useful. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you.